Josh Taylor stepped in the gym and within seconds trainer Shane McGuigan knew he had a future world champion in his hands. A couple of years down the line and he rates the Scot as the most talented fighter he's worked with, even having developed champs like Frampton and George Groves. Taylor has the lot and McGuigan is convinced the rest of the boxing world are going to see it for themselves when his charge takes down top-ranked rival Viktor Postol in Glasgow tonight. The trainer can spot global-level DNA and has never doubted for a second the Preston Pans puncher was destined for greatness. Tonight's WBC Super Lightweight World Title Eliminator is a major step on the way to turning the dream into reality. Josh Taylor and Viktor Postol weigh in for the fight. Image, SNS. Josh Taylor has Viktor Postol's respect by being brave enough to take fight. When did it hit home? Taylor was the real deal. McGuigan, son of legendary fighter Barry, said, "I thought that straight off the bat. Josh gets it. He has got phenomenal ability, but there are fighters you can work with for a year or two and they just don't get it. They understand it but they just can't implement it. There's no point in me coaching people who can't listen, because I won't get the best out of them. He is up there with the best. The only thing that they have got on him is experience, and that is what he is going to get right now. In next year he's going to pick up the world title. I am fully confident of that. He's probably the most talented in the gym and one of the most talented I've ever worked with. The likes of George Groves has the mindset, and that is something that comes with age. You have to go through the mill to really pick up when you should be punching and when you shouldn't. He is still a bit excitable, but now he's filtering it out, and when you are in the gym with guys like George, he doesn't get excited by anything. He is very strategic, very calm. Cornerman McGuigan will get a buzz when the bell goes this evening, but he's not been worried in the build-up. Postol is proper world-class. He reigned the super lightweight division after becoming the first man to stop Lucas Matisse before suffering his only defeat in the unification showdown with unrivaled Terence Crawford. Image, SNS. The Ukrainian is 34 but represents the acid test for Taylor. But McGuigan said, "There's going to be nerves for us both on Saturday night when we are in against Postol, because we know he has been a world champion and in at this level. But it is a huge fight for us. Once he beats him, it is going to be a massive statement. And not only that, also to the 147 division, and people in America will sit up and take notice. You have to take these fights and win them in emphatic style as well. He needs to make statements because he won't get any favors. This is the last hurdle for Josh. He doesn't get bamboozled by the night, by the lights or the occasion. He can still perform, perhaps even better. It's a crossroads fight, but that's what makes Postol dangerous." McGuigan said, "It is definitely last chance saloon, because if he is beaten by a guy who has only had 12 fights, where does that leave him? Although he is obviously an utterly phenomenal fighter, he has only had 12 fights. When people look at it from a governing body standpoint, or Showtime, they will say, yeah, but he has been exposed by a relative novice. Once Josh goes on and wins world titles, him and Crawford will be the two big names that Postol will have lost to. We don't need to pick opponents Josh is going to look good against. He has got that style and speed to beat anyone. Postol is the #1 contender, Josh is #2, so let's get it on. Let's get it out the way and challenge for a world title." Postol won't bat an eyelid when he steps into the Lion's Den at the Hydro. He said, "I know Scottish fans have a big reputation and are very noisy, but they don't bother me at all. I have experience of fighting in big arenas in California and Los Angeles, so I'll just go in and do my job. It's just him and me in the ring, not his fans."